The Memorial Day trading week saw gains domestically. The week kicked off with the news that President Trump would delay the 50% tariff on the EU, which was set to begin on June 1st. The import tax was delayed to July 9th after positive talks with the EU members. Things were complicated Wednesday after the close when the U.S. Court of International Trade ruled that President Trump's tariffs were unlawful. The White House appealed the decision, which was granted by the U.S. Court of Appeals. However, another Washington, D.C. judge blocked orders of the tariffs against the toy company. This will likely lead to a challenge at the Supreme Court level to ultimately sort out what extent the president can determine tariffs without judicial interference. Regardless, the two decisions to defer tariffs stimulated the markets. Tuesday saw the greatest gains for the week, exceeding 2%. Thursday's activity was also positive, although much less so. The close of the week also brought the close of May. May's gains of 6.15% marked the best monthly return since November of 2023. It also marked the best May since 1990. This activity brought the domestic market back to nearly unchanged for the year, as the S&P 500 sits with a positive return, while the Dow and Nasdaq remain slightly negative for the year. In other news, Treasury rates fell slightly as the intermediate to longer end of the yield curve fell by about 10 basis points. The 2-year auction seemed to perform better this week than the prior week's 20-year, which saw interest rates spike.